Make sure you're speaking to
You
the
can hear me?
mic. I can hear you. Can we hear? All
Hi.
right. I'm going to let you introduce yourself to all these beautiful people.
Hi, my name is Johnay Hamilton. I'm 25 years old. I was born and raised in New Orleans. I have four children. My oldest is 5. I have a set of twins. They're 3. And I have a daughter. She's 5 months. I love makeup. I graduated from Riverdale High School. My plan, I hope to be the best makeup artist from New Orleans.
That's right. And might I add, your makeup is
Thank
flawless.
you. Thank you.
Janae, can you tell us a little bit about just growing up in New Orleans? Tell us a little bit about your childhood.
Um, so growing up in New Orleans was tough. My dad wasn't around. My mom was a single parent, and she was sick my whole life. So she wasn't really around much. I really had to raise myself. Everything that I know, I taught myself. It wasn't easy growing up. My mom passed away in 2019. So and my dad passed away March of this year. So it's just me and my four children.
And so, how did you find Covenant House?
Well, I found the Covenant House about 9 years ago. I was in high school. Me and my mom got into an argument, and she put me out the house. And I came to the Covenant House for maybe a couple days, and I went back home. But yeah, that's how I found out about it.
Can you tell us a little bit about where you were mentally and emotionally when you came to Covenant House?
Excuse me if I cry, y'all. I get really emotional talking about this. Okay, so when I first came to the Covenant House, I was homeless. Me and my children, we were sleeping in a car. We were sleeping outside. Nobody wanted to help us. At the time, I was in an abusive relationship. I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I thought that I had to stay there. I decided that I didn't want my kids to witness me fighting a man anymore. I didn't want my kids to witness the violence that was going on in the home, so I decided to make a change in my life, and I came to the Covenant House. And y'all, this was the best decision I ever made in my life. Thank y'all so much, y'all. It was hard for me. I didn't have, my mom wasn't around. I had just 3 at the time. I was raising my 3 kids on my own. And the Covenant House, not only have they housed me, but they've been my mentors. They helped me with my kids. Everybody has been so nice to me, y'all. Thank y'all so much. When I first came, I was losing my mind. I remember my first day sleeping in the lobby. I cried. I cried and I was like, Lord, please help me. Please, God. And y'all help me. I thank God for y'all. Miss Shalita, Miss Ebony, everybody. Y'all really changed my life. Y'all changed my life for the better, and I love y'all so much. Every Christmas, I promise, I will be here. Every Christmas.
You better. You better. And we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
And we're so honored to have you on the stage this evening to tell us your story. You know, it's difficult to share the most vulnerable parts of us,
Yeah.
right? The times when we're going through some difficult things,
Yes, ma'am.
loss, losing your mom, losing your dad, raising 4 beautiful kids, and they
Thank
are full
you.
of energy.
Yes, Lord. Yes, ma'am.
Raising 4 beautiful kids on your own.
Yes.
We were just here as a support system. This is what we do at Covenant House. But what we saw and what we see, and I think what everyone sees, is your resilience, your ability beyond all your circumstances to push through.
I have to. I have 4 children. If I don't do it, who will? And I know my mama, she'll be proud of me. Thank you, Miss Ranisha. I know I said thank y'all already, but thank y'all again. This changed my life. Y'all don't understand. I was sleeping in my car. Me and my kids was outside. It was cold, raining. I felt so hopeless. I felt so down. That was the worst time in my life. But y'all uplifted me. Y'all was there for me to talk to. I remember Right before I left the Covenant House, me and my children were downstairs. It was a bad day. My kids were not listening, and I was 9 months pregnant. And I had a breakdown, and I was like, please, can you guys please watch my kids for maybe 10 minutes so I get myself together. And y'all watched them for about 3 hours. Y'all been so helpful to me.
Well, that's what we're here for. Tell us what it means to be a mom.
Man, being a mom means everything to me. If I'm not being a mom, I'm bored. I don't have nothing to do. My kids are my life. When I decided that I'm really going to have this kid, I dedicated my life to them. Everything I do is they're the reason why I came here. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't have came here. Being a mom means everything to me. That's my first and utmost priority.
And we know that being a mom is a big part of who you are, right? But we also know that you have lots of other goals and dreams and aspirations. So we want to hear a little bit more about this makeup
Yes,
career. Tell us
yes.
some more about your goals and your dreams.
Well, I've been doing makeup for 10 years. So I go back to school in March. I go to Delgado for cosmetology. So my plan is to be the best makeup artist from New Orleans. Hopefully, God say the same. Thank you.
What else do you want people here and the people listening to know about you, Johnny?
Just, I know that sometimes I come off maybe standoffish or a little mean, but that's not me. I've been through so much in my life, so I can't help but to come off a little standoffish. But I think that I'm a very lovable person. I'm very respectable to everyone that comes around me. And to anybody who's listening, life, nothing is easy. It does not come with instructions, but keep moving. Be as positive as you can be. Nothing is easy. My life has been hard. Everything about it has been hard. When I lost my mom, I lost myself. I wanted to die with her. My kids are the reason I'm here. They're really the reason for everything. I can't stress that enough.
Do you have a message for all of the folks out here who are here supporting young people in New Orleans and Covenant House?
Keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. I don't care how hard it get. I don't care if it rains, sleet, snow. Keep going. That's what I did. And I'm here now to tell my story. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
You did great.
Thank you so much.